On the couch with Coel. There's no better time to have one of the sexiest men on my couch than when he claims to be single. John Abraham is ready for love and everything that comes before and after it. John Abraham, thank you very much for gracing my couch with your, beautiful derriere.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You don't know what to say to that now, right?
Heard a lot about it, but really don't know what to say.
Because you actually can't take a good look at it as we can.
I would assume so.
Okay, there's a quote of yours. I won't embarrass you straight off. There's a quote of yours that says, I've had my bones broken a few times and my heart broken a lot. Why aren't you more careful with both these things?
Well, Coel, I'm generally a very emotional person, and I'm very transparent. So if you see I have a problem, it shows on the face, and that's the way I am. So I'm very vulnerable. I let my guard down and get hurt.
And you fall in love easily?
Well, sometimes yes, and there's nothing like, I can't be cautious about things. I'm not one of those who can plan and be cautious about things. Things happen, and then sometimes you get hurt, sometimes you hurt people, but most of the time you get hurt, yeah.
But you're in an industry where you need to plan and you need to be cautious and you need to be slightly, Machiavellian even.
Yeah, you do need to be. It's like a game of chess, actually. You need to know what your next 3 moves are, and or 10 moves are. And I think as far as films go, I've planned that out at least marginally, so because my level of success has been average, and I've planned my solo releases always being experimental films like No Smoking, Zinda, Kabul Express, but the commercial ones are the big ones like Dhoom, Dostana, New York, etc. So I plan that, but in your personal space, Coel, it's very difficult to plan you really can't plan.
Yeah, there's no safety nets in there.
There's no safety net. Yeah.
So what's a quick fix to fixing both? The bones and the broken heart.
Coel, I always and it's the most amazing thing you've asked me, because there's this film called Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Oh my God! Don't say that dramatic.
Yeah, but for viewers who haven't heard of this film, Coel, if you want to tell them,
No, you go for it.
It's about a girl actually who breaks her heart, and she goes to a doctor, and he erased a memory from the time she met that guy. So
that's very dramatic.
That's very dramatic, but sometimes I wish you could just forget your people or things that hurt you, and then you'd be happier. But I also say that life's experiences make you a more mature person. But I wouldn't say in my case less vulnerable. I'm still as vulnerable. I still get as hurt, probably more hurt at times. So it's life.
There's a real disconnect between your outside image that you give out of this macho, slightly, not so
cerebral.
Cerebral or anything like that. We don't see this soft, vulnerable, thinking guy. Is this something that you actually purposely put out?
No, actually, Coel. I think most of my films, there's a strong sense of physicality. Even Force, that's releasing now, somewhere down the line, the sexuality and the sensual element of John Abraham seems to come in the forefront every time. But yeah, I'd like people to know me more as a softer human being, because I'm really just like all of us, I'm just very soft, and I can very easily be hurt. And that completely, Coel, recently I met a woman, and this is the strangest part. She poked my abs to see if they're real, and she said, "Ooh, they're real." And I just felt that, you get objectified in such a way that you like it, you appreciate the fact that you're liked, but it's nice when people also know you.
So I won't ask to pinch your bum or anything like that. I mean, I was going to, but I will take it away instead. I'll get to know the mind that is John Abraham. I mean, you have chosen films like Water, Ashia, Kabul Express, No Smoking. No Smoking that I didn't understand even. It was too cerebral for me.
I think no one understood, only the director and me.
You understood it?
I loved it.
Okay, this is another conversation. Then we have to have what was it about? So you have chosen those films. Why do people remember you more for, your, as you say, physicality or derriere than for anything else?
I think because Dhoom, Dostana are very commercial films. And people like commercial films, and even me as a viewer, if I have to take, say, my parents or my friends out and low down, what would I take them for? I take them for a funny film, a comedy film, a commercial film. I wouldn't take them for a film that would kind of challenge my cerebral space.
And yet you're interested in watching the cerebral films because you're
French
talking about eternal.
Cinema. I like European cinema per se. So I like films that are dark. Personally, I'm going to direct one day, and I will direct films that are very strong in terms of challenging the mind. And I want to direct films like that because I'm sure Indian cinema will evolve by then.